Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. Today I will discuss the topic of sustainability in the hospitality supply chain. I will first introduce the topic, then I will talk about the hospitality supply chain and the three different dimensions of sustainability, and I will conclude by giving some limitations of the study as well as future possible extensions. Let's start by the introduction. The main key performance indicator to measure success of a company has always been profit. However, focusing only on the economic sustainability of a supply chain may not be enough these days, because of the increasing pressure placed on companies to also account for socially and environmentally responsible and sustainable practices. Also, studies suggest that developing such practices attracts more consumers and enhances the hospitality business's image and reputation, and therefore it can help increase their profit. Let's now explore the concept of the triple bottom line. The triple bottom line maintains that companies should commit to focusing as much on social and environmental concerns as they do on profits. As we can see in this figure, there's three dimensions. The environmental sustainability dimension focuses on minimizing the negative effects on the environment caused by the operations of the supply chain. The social dimension refers to maximizing the social welfare of related stakeholders in the supply chain, such as employees, customers, suppliers, and anyone else who is affected by the operations of the business. And lastly, the economic dimension focuses on generating and keeping long-term profits. We will discuss these dimensions further during the presentation. I chose to study a paper that studies the impact of sustainable supply chain management practices on consumer buying behavior and loyalty in the hospitality field. It discusses all three dimensions of sustainability and their applications. Hospitality supply chain is shown in this figure. As we can see, downstream members in the hospitality supply chain are customers. Midstream members include businesses that provide products and services to customers, such as hotels, restaurants, and retailers. Upstream members include businesses such as local farms, food, beverage manufacturers, equipment manufacturers, product manufacturers, water, energy suppliers, etc., that provide materials or initial products to midstream businesses through logistics providers. Now let's go through some of the characteristics of the hospitality supply chain. First, most of the hospitality products are perishable. They can be physically perishable, such as food, or products such as unused hotel rooms that cannot be kept in inventory for future use. Achieving the maximal demand is therefore the most efficient strategy to increase a hotel's revenue. Also, for the services, achieving high customer demand is crucial, since the industry is a highly interactive one. Good communication, on-time services, and friendly attitudes are among the key factors to generate demand. Achieving this goal may not be easy, since the demand for products and services in the hospitality industry is highly uncertain because of the dynamic nature of the industry. For example, seasonal factors such as macro and microeconomic conditions and even weather can influence demand. The competitive nature of the industry can also influence demand. Now let's go through an overview of sustainable supply chain management. First, let's study the economic dimension. Since profit equals revenue minus cost, revenue growth and cost control are main tools companies use to achieve their economic goals. Also, market share growth needs to be considered and measured because it reflects the company's market performance. Now let's move to the social dimension. The social dimension focuses on maximizing the welfare of people internal and external to companies. People internal to companies are the employees, whose health and safety and training are the main concerns, and people who are external to companies include customers, communities, governments, and suppliers. Now let's move to the environmental dimension. Managing the environmental dimension of a sustainable supply chain requires companies to take actions in two areas: environmental collaboration and environmental monitoring. Environmental collaboration mainly focuses on pollution prevention, which includes 5 sub-aspects. Product design. We can achieve pollution prevention by purchasing greener products which have no or limited influences on the environment. Service process design, by implementing a greener service process, aiming at saving energies, for example. Product management during use, product life extension, and recovery processes at the end of life, like recycling. Reuse and remanufacturing are among the most important issues in supply chains, which aim to extend product lifespan as well as achieve economic goals. Environmental monitoring includes pollution control and environment management systems. Hospitality businesses control pollution and their carbon footprint by reducing toxic chemicals used in laundry, for example, and applying environmental management systems such as temperature control systems can also help them achieve their environmental goals. Now let's move to some of the limitations of this study and future possible extensions. The study provides a conceptual framework for sustainable hospitality management and discusses its impact on customer satisfaction, loyalty, and willingness to pay extra. However, it does not test these relationships with actual numbers. We do not have a qualitative analysis of this study. Also, there may be a trade-off between sustainability benefits and its cost towards the sustainability. We could explore these aspects further in future studies. Another limitation is that the study focuses only on the supply side issues. It is important to explore the sustainability issue from the demand side as well. We can study the characteristics and attributes of individuals who prefer sustainable products, and we can use this to develop marketing strategies. So these aspects could also be studied in future studies to better understand these concepts. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Thank you.